Howdy folks, welcome to episode 51. Today we're going to do our little cleanup. I was going to do this in a bonus episode, but I figured that it's probably better to we'll just get this to we'll just get this stuff cleaned up, and we'll do a regular episode with it. So this is this is class 70, I think. There we go. And so yeah, we'll just disconnect this. You know what? Just in case anything wants to move, right? We'll put some brakes on here, just so it doesn't roll. I know some of that's on the tiniest little slope and everything. So yeah, we'll get this moving, and we're gonna go forward. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna go do some cleanup here. And oh, wait. Are we? Yeah, okay. We're good. We're good. All right. I need to check the rest of the map here. Need to check our switches so that we know we're actually going to the right place. And we're going to go down here. We're going to come down here and we're going to go through that and up here. Okay. Yep, that's fine. And then we're going to connect to these. So I think what we can do is, yeah, we're gonna do this. Right? We're going to come down here and then back up. No, that's not going to do anything, is it? That's not going to accomplish anything. So, never mind. All right. Yeah, we'll just come down here. And yeah, it's not worth turning it around. I don't see any reason to do that. So we'll just leave it facing the direction it's facing. Is that backwards? That's totally the wrong way. Totally. How did I manage to do that? Did I flip that one the other way or what? Right? Okay. Well, we're off to a great start. So, whoops. We're off to a great start. Let's go re-rail. If we can we? There we go. All right. Let's get this back on the tracks. There we go. There's one. And we got to put the thing back on too. I mean, we could turn it around, right? See? All right, so the tender, and then we have to go like this. Is that the right way? Where did it just go? Come back here. I can't see. Yeah, okay, it needs to be the other way. So right mouse button, left mouse button is rotate, right? So why isn't it rotating? There we go. Let's try this again. There it is. Oh, it was right there. Point at the track. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay. All right. So we want to put brakes on this. And let's go like that. Is it just me, or is that different? Is that set up differently now? Okay. All right, let's go reverser. Our brakes. Whoa. Which is... Okay, that was odd. All right. And that was weird. I hit W and it went up to like 35. All right, let's put our pin in here. If we can get it to go. Can we get it to... There we go. All right. So that should be good. Let's double check and we'll pull it forward just a little bit here. All right. So we need to go like this. This one is the correct way. That one is going the way we want. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go forward for a second. Oh, that's right. I have to let go of that. All right. No, looks like it's good. Okay. We're actually moving finally. It only took first half of the episode. As usual. I don't know why you're surprised, right? Okay. So we can get this moving over here, and then let's check our map over here again and see what all we've got going on down here in this mess. So basically we've got these two. We'll probably want to pull those up out of the way too, just to make some room. So we'll get everything there, and then we'll figure it out, I guess. I was thinking of trying to figure out while this is moving that way, but yeah, no reason to. No particular reason to. It's nice to actually just, you know, go somewhere without having to worry about all the cars falling off the track. It was getting pretty crazy. So I think until the update comes out, the rest of what we'll do is just some regular deliveries and that kind of stuff, instead of trying to be ridiculous. So we'll just do some regular stuff and have some fun playing trains. So we'll see if it always feels like it's just going to fly right off the track right there, but it doesn't. It never does. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to come back down here, and then we're going to want to put our cars back on the siding over there. So that's basically going to be the goal for this episode, is to try to get everything cleaned up here. I don't think we need to go that fast around all this stuff. Alright. So we'll get this, and it's just around this. These corners are really rough too. Probably could have just cut that to a straight line and come down a little bit steeper instead of going around these really nasty corners. But you know what I'm going to say, so I don't even need to say it, right? You can yell it into your your screen mic. Okay. Here we go. And then I need to make sure that I have a whatchamacallit, a pin on the back of this too, don't I? Alright. Let's go like this. Let's put a pin on the... Whoa. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Alright. And how close are we? Okay, we're not super close. Alright. I was worried that we were getting really close. Okay. We must be on level ground now. We're just barely moving. Okay, so we're going to brake here. I just want to make sure that we have everything set up correctly. Alright, this is fine. That has that. We need to brake on this one. And then we're going to take the brakes off the rest of these cars if there are any. So let's go like this, and let's see if... Okay, nobody has brakes on. Alright, so let's go down to this one and make sure it's actually disconnected. So we're not trying to drag one that's off the... Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. So this one is disconnected. We can gently pull on that one. We can get all this out of here. Let me see. Let's take this one out. And let's see what we've got here. See if we can get these to go backwards just a little bit, right? So let's turn the brakes off on this one. And we're going to come back to this one. And we're going to go reverse a little bit and turn off our brakes. See if we can pull some of this mess backwards out of the way, right? I think we've got a car that's... Is it off or did it come back on? Yeah, there's something that's... Whoa. Okay. Apparently we're going back down a big hill. Alright. Alright, yeah, big mess. Okay. Alright, let's refuel these while we're down here. Get some fuel in these. Alright, we'll get this one refueled. You can do it. There we go. How much is that? It's at 80. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we've got a bunch of mess over here to clean up, apparently. What we need to do is we need to turn the brakes on this and then disconnect this one. Yeah, let's turn the brakes on this one too. And we're going to disconnect. Whoops, let's leave that one off. Okay, so let's pull these back. Just need to make some room here is all we need to do. Alright, we'll get some room so that we can... It'll actually be nice if this is on a downhill because then we can put the cars back on and let them roll back into the thing. Okay, they're doing fine. Alright, so let's get some room here. Alright, and we'll hit the brakes here in a second. Okay. And then we're going to put all these back. So let's get a pin on here. And let's see, let's get a pin on this one. Right? Does this one have brakes on? This one does have brakes on. Okay. So we just need to put this one back on the track. That has a pin. We need to take that out. Okay. Let's go like this. Derail this one. Alright, and this one doesn't need any pins or anything. It just needs to go like this. And then this one can go back into it. And let's see, is that... That's those. Okay. Alright, so this can have a little bit of brakes, a lot more brakes. There we go. Let's go hook these up. Oh, okay, it's going to do that, isn't it? Alright. There we go. Alright. Alright, these should all be good now. Turn the brakes off on that. And we'll see what we've got on this. We can just look on the map. Let's look on the map. No, none of those have the brakes on. Okay, so we've got a couple more up here. We've got like 2-3 more hoppers that we need to get out of the way. Right? So we'll get these hoppers back on the track first. And then we'll... Why don't we move this up a little bit too? We'll get this out of the way. Yeah. Let's move this forward a little bit if we can. So we're going to go... We're going to put this together? Yeah, okay. So this has a brake on it, right? Just the one. Okay, yep. We're going to gently back up to it and get this moving. 61. Okay, we're still good. All right. Let's go like this. And we'll get a little bit of velocity here. It's going to stop right before it gets to me, right? I know it is. All right. I wonder what happens if you try to put that pin in when it's too early, if it tries to stretch it and then it breaks or what. All right. There we go. Okay, so we can turn the brakes off on this. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, we don't need to keep going backwards. Brakes, brakes. Okay. Yeah, we do not need that. We do not need more of that. Okay. So, let's see what we've got here. It showed a little red on this one. Let's see what it's at. It's at 100%. Okay. All right, so we're just barely moving forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this out of the way. We're going to get a little bit of movement here. So let's get this moving. And we need to zoom on our map here so that we can see once these cars are out of the way. So let's go like this. I was wondering why we were moving. Come on. Why is it pulling? It's like pulling me backwards. That's really weird. All right. It's not going down that much of a hill, is it? There we go. It's about the speed I want to go. I just want to... we just want to drive Miss Daisy home, right? All right. Got a little bit more room. All right, and then we're going to bring this up to the corner, I think. And I think this is on level ground. So we're going to stop here. All right, so I think this one is... Oh, see, there is a little bit of a hill right here. Okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of a hill right there, isn't there? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the rest of these hoppers lined up onto that, and then we're going to use those to push the last couple cars up to the other end of the train gently. Very, very gently, right? All right. And let me double check. Let's see what we have. We have an empty. Okay, so we want to keep these empty on that end. We're just going to put stuff on here as we go. All right, we're going to take all of the pins off of this one. Okay, all right, good. So we have 2 hoppers and then 3 of the other things. Okay, so we're going to re-rail. Hopper. All right, and then we're going to go like this. And then we're going to hit the brakes to like 50%. And then we're going to re-rail this one. Hopper. We're going to come down here. And then we're going to hook those together. All right, cool. And that might even be enough to push it all together. Let's see. I don't think it's going to be enough. Okay, so let's bring the brakes down to like 25. See how much it takes for it to start moving. Really? It's frustratingly realistic in that aspect. That like you have to turn it all the way down to 0 to get it moving, but then you have to turn it, you know, all the way up to like 100 to get it to stop moving. It's totally... Okay. All right, so we're going to put this pin in here. Let's see what we've got. Do we have any brakes on any of these? Okay, no, there's no brakes on any of them. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get these up as much as we can. Can we hit the brakes on these? There we go. Turn the brakes on. And then this one, where's the brake on it? It's right there. We can't get it. Okay. We can't reach the brakes on that. All right. So we're going to go like this. Re-rail this one. Get it up here. See how close we can get it. There we go. It's really just going to do that. Okay. It's not going to come back onto the track either, is it? Okay. All right, let's put it on the straightaway then. Okay, so we got that one. Let's get this one. That was weird. Oh, I'm like colliding with it. Okay. Can we get it here? And we need to put the brakes on. All right. And then we need to go like this. And let's put this one on. And then we're going to go here. We'll get the last one. Which end is the brake going to be on? It's going to be on this end. Okay. So we're going to go like this. All right. So then we can get all three of these. Yeah, let's go like this. 0. It's on level ground. Okay. All right. So what we need to do is we need to bring these up. Let's get them around this corner, right? So we're not pushing everything around the corner. And let's go up to our engines. All right, and see, we have nothing, none of those have brakes on. These three have brakes on. Okay. All right, so we should be able to, let's turn the brakes off on this one. We're just going to drag this one. We're going to use the climax to drive. All right, brakes. There we go. All right. And our reverser, and then let's give it a little juice. There we go. All right, we should be able to push these other ones gently up. See, what I need is I need a second person on the other things to push those, or to turn off the brakes on them when we get to them. Because if I go up and turn off the brakes, then let's see. Let's go turn off the brakes on these, and then hopefully we can. Yeah. Hopefully we can do this. We'll see. Is it rolling back down the hill? It's totally rolling back down the hill. All right. Is it? All right. Hit the brakes. There we go. All right. Take some brake off. There we go. All right, let's see what we've got here. Because apparently it's hitting a lot of resistance. And I probably shouldn't do this. I probably should get the rest, use the other one to pick up the rest of them instead of doing it this way. This is probably a dumb idea. Okay, let's go. I'm changing my mind again. I know, I always do that, right? Okay, so we have these two cars. And then we need to back. Yeah, we either need to take these three, but we need to get these out of the way because these are basically sitting on a corner, and if we run the other one into this one, it's going to fall off the track. And if we try to stop on that hill, we're going to have the same mess that we had before. So let's just get these over to the thing where they're supposed to go. There we go. Let's get these cars out of the way, and then we can come back and get the other three. That's what we'll do. If we had multiple drivers, you know, driving our buggies, If we had multiple drivers, we could do it differently, but I think just the way we're doing it with one person going back and forth to do all this, it's too much to try to do simultaneously. So we'll use this to come back and get the other three, or at least to get this out of the way so that when we oh man, those look like they're just falling over, don't they? When they're going around that corner. All right. Yeah. It's kind of a problem. One of them bounced off, but came back on, fortunately. All right. I mean, it's not going that fast that it should be bouncing off the tracks and everything. Okay. So we've got those set up. Do need to have some brakes just because we don't want to go full speed around all this. All right, there we go. So we just need to get the last car past this switch, and then we can start backing up. All right, let's start hitting our brakes here. And let's see where we are here. Yep, we're past it. Okay. Okay, we're going to go backwards, up this way, and up to the siding. And that's going to be, we're going to put them on this siding for right now. Okay. So everything is switched the right way. Yep. All right, cool. Let's go backwards. Yeah, I didn't do it right last time. I should have just done one because I was stopping instead of just going in reverse. Right? I thought I was going to be reversing right away. That's why I did that. All right. Get this back up on here. Yeah, then we can deal with the other cars. And it's not such a big deal. This one's job is to move those cars anyway. There we go. We get a little bit of a hill there, so we get some speed going here. Now that we're back on our nice smooth track that isn't insane. Right? See, we could do is have the thing come down the mountain and connect into this maybe, so that it doesn't have such a sharp turn to come around. Because that's the big problem, is that it comes around that huge turn. It's that zigzag, and basically that zigzag is there because of the hills that we have to go around, and trying not to should do that because I'm going across the intersection, right? But yeah, doing that, and we're trying to come around those hills, and then and also not come down a big hill. But the thing is, if you're going straight, you can go down a bigger hill, and it's not such a big deal. Okay, let's go like this. Hit the brakes on that. There. All right, let's do it. And we'll go get our other 3 cars. Because, yeah, that was a whole lot of cars to be to be trying to back up and not go too fast into the other ones, and you know, bouncing back off the track again and all that. So it was already a little too crazy. So once we get, whoops, I keep right clicking on the map to drag it. So get past this, Flip the switch. All right. Okay. We're going to go back to our other cars. And we have our clip on there. Yeah, we have a clip on there. Okay. Yeah, those corners are really close. So it might be better to just do a sharp or not a turn and do a straight line there. Maybe that's something we can do for our next episode, right? Is fix this up and then try it out. Because I've been meaning to improve all of our tracks. We can try that and see what kind of yeah, see, after we come around that corner, just go in a straight line instead of doing this following the hill thing. I guess that's the thing. I bet that's why we did it. It was because we were following the contour of the land. If we do that, then we have to have a big bridge. So I don't know. We'll go scout it out and see if we can make it a little bit better. This reminds me of the coming down to the smelter too. Get that big corner coming around the side of the hill on the smelter. All right. So let's hit our brakes. See what we've got as far as this one. Okay, yeah, we're fine on that. All right. Big brakes, big brakes, big brakes. All right. This one doesn't have any brakes on it, does it? Oh, it does have brakes, but it's still... Okay. All right, let's go like this. Go back here. There we go. Okay, so we'll turn this brake off. I think the other ones... Yeah. The other ones I think have brakes on them. Let's see. We can just turn them off because they're not going to go anywhere anyway. Turn the brakes off. And then we're going to back this gently into that. Oh, man. All right. Back gently into this. And we're going to put the reverser on so that if we have to panic. There we go. Wish I could see it a little bit better. Seems like a good speed, but nope, it's going to do that. Okay. If we can get a little bit closer. We just want to go very gentle. I think that'll do it. I think that'll get us there. Here, let's see. Yep, okay. So, we put our pin on here, and we should be able to pull these back. Alright. Let's go like forward. Let's do that. It's like when you're driving a stick and you're taking off on a hill, you gotta hold the brake until you got enough. You got your one foot, your left foot across the brake and the clutch at the same time. Until you've got enough pulling forward. All right. Yeah, this whole section needs to be redone. So we'll try to do that. That's what we can do for episode 52. See how this is going to go around these corners. Yeah, I think it was just because the other ones were coming down the hill and pushing on them is why that one started. There was one that you could see it coming off. I guess that hill is steeper than I'm thinking, because we got some serious momentum going on that. It must have been like a 5 or 6% or something. Okay. All right, let's go like. We'll just let it coast. And then once we get that past there, we can flip the switch and back her up again. And we need to put a thing on the, we need to put a pin on that so that we can hook them all together. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Okay, so let's jump out here. And put a pin on the back of this one. And we're going to flip this switch. All right. And there we go. Should I go like full speed into the... Yeah. Yeah, no. It is going to make coupling them interesting if you can, if some of the trains can go a lot faster. Because right now you can't ram into it hard enough to knock like all of them off the track, only a couple, right? It's pretty hard to knock more than a couple, 2, 3 off the track. And it looks like we need to push these back a little bit more. There we go. We're in the intersection. Okay, so we're gonna go. Is that sufficient? Where is it? Is it this one? It's this one. All right. Yeah, we need more brakes. More brakes. More brakes. More brakes. There we go. Okay. All right. So that one is all good. I think we could just leave this one here. Let's turn on the brakes. I guess we have to disconnect. Yeah, let's disconnect it. And get it out of the intersection, at least, right? We'll get it out of the intersection. Okay, so... Get this out of the intersection here. There we go. Okay, so that one is good. I'm not sure why the bell is still going. It says it's off on the interface. So let's check out what we have here. So if we start coming up this hill and then we just go like this, see it's really low right here and it's really high over there. I think that's the trick, is there's a big drop right there. Because that would have to be here. We'd have to like, yeah, see, we'd have to make a big sky bridge kind of thing. So I'm not sure if that's the solution. I think the solution is to not have trains that are 60 cars long going around giant corners and, you know, and that stuff. Okay, let's see if we are good to go here now. To go like this and see if we can... Yeah, our brakes are off. Okay. All right, cool. And, oh, you know what we need to do, though? We need to do this. Definitely need to do that. And these coal cars go on the outside. Whoops. They go on the outside. So we're going to put these back. So let's go... All right. Get our sander. I guess our sander's been sitting there the whole time, hasn't it? All right, we'll let these gently come down the hill. Once we get up over the crest of the hill, we're just going to gently coast our way back with a little bit of brakes on the engine. Looks good. That's a whole lot of effort getting those up that hill, isn't it? See, I think they went off because of the other ones. The flat cars fell off first, and then these hit the flat cars, and that's why it had problems. There we go. It almost might be better, instead of coming up this hill and then going back down, is to go around this. That's probably what I should try to do. Make it so this doesn't go back up the hill, but it stays down here in this little valley. Because we're climbing up this so that we can come racing back down it again, right? That doesn't seem to make much sense, does it? I wonder how much pulling the Heisler is slowing this whole thing down, right? There we go. That's what we want. We want it to pretty much stay even. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Should be good. I think we're over the hill now. Yep. Okay. It's going to pull its way down the hill. We can turn off the sander. We're coming into town. We can turn the bell on. We can start giving it a little break. So we can come down the hill without killing ourselves. Right? All right. %50 brakes? That seems about right. Yeah, I think that's the trick to that. Wow, it's really wanting to go fast now, isn't it? I forget which corner it is. I think it's that second corner that's the big... Yeah, it's this one up here where the lead is hitting. That's the big... That's the one that really... that it hits really fast and tries to fall off. It looks so precarious, too, with this wall, because it's going to the outside of the wall. It just makes it look that much more precarious. All right. Leave the brakes on. All right. You think we can ease up on the brakes a little bit so that these can coast. Yeah, that's working really well. It's beautiful. As the whole thing falls off, right? As soon as we get to this corner, I think we're good. All right. Because for one, it's not going down hills anymore, and for two, that's the sharpest part there. Okay. Cool. So we just need to let this get on the outside turn and stop it in time. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to unload the coal. The coal goes here, doesn't it? Our coal goes here. Yeah. I forgot about that. We have to actually unload the coal. That'll make it easier to to deal with all this. That's for sure. All right, we got, what, 4 cars past there? Okay. So should we bring the other 3 up? Yeah, we'll bring the other 3 up first. All right. Let's go like this, and then we just, yeah, because that'll make it a lot easier. There we go. Because we can see when it hits the beginning, because it's right there. And then we're going to be pulling the heavy ones at the end, right? We'll be doing it totally wrong, as always. A little bit more brake. There. All right, so we got this one, and this one. Cool. And then we just need to bring those other 4 back. Whoops. All right, so we need to bring the other 4 all the way back. Where is our, here, let's do this. We're gonna do this. We haven't done this in a while. So we're gonna go like, let me see. We're gonna stand here so we can see everything. And we're gonna go like this. And we're gonna go open controls. You know, the other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna flip that switch so that we come back this way instead. So we can just come back in a straight line. All right, and we're gonna go reverser, brake. There we go. All right, we can, yeah, that's plenty of reverser here. Whoops. We need to move this so that we can shrink the map. There we go. All right, much better. Much better. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start unloading these as they come past. There we go. Come on. All right. And because that thing's going to hit a hill at some point here. All right, cool. So let's hit the brakes on this. And see, tell it it's stopped, right? And then we're going to go reverse. There we go. All right, cool. So we're going to bring this over until the cars are over here. So we'll just go like this. We'll come wait over here. And we should be able to bring... Well, we can do that. We can just get in the engine and we can drive it until the engine's on the thing, right? Yeah, let's do that. That's more fun. All right. And you know what else I can do? We can go like this, and we can disconnect this, and we can hit the brakes on this one, because that one is not going with, right? All right, let's do this. Get these onto this. Yeah, because that one's going to go, I forget where the Heisler, I think the Heisler was doing the it was doing the log cars or whatever. But yeah, we had the Climax doing this one. And then I think what we can do is we can put this on the other end of it too, while we're here. We're almost out of the foul. I think that's what they call it. All right. Now we're a fair ball, and we're no longer a foul ball. Okay. All right, so we'll put the brakes on this one. We want it to be where we hook up, right? Okay. And we're going to go like this. And we're going to put the clip. Yeah, we do have the clip. Okay, good. All right. Let's go like this. There we go. We're going to hit these 2 switches. That one and that one. We'll bring this around. How much fuel do we have? We have 0 fuel. Okay. That's fine. Our temperature is still up. I think, whoops, I think we just ran out. We must have just run out of fuel. Okay, yeah, so if we put more fuel in it, it's not going to do any good. Unless this is the train we're driving next, right? Okay. Flip the switch. And go. Flip that one back. There we go. Okay. And let's get this hooked up. There. Awesome. All right, brakes are off. Get these brakes on. All right, cool. And so yeah, Climax is all set up, and then we just got to figure out where we're going to put the Heisler. But I think that's going to be it for episode 51. Join me in episode 52. We will do. Yeah, I think we'll see if we can improve this track here. We'll see if we can do that. So yeah, join me in episode 52, and we'll see you then. Later.